Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 6823 North Sky Street here in Portland. We're located up on the rooftop going down through a 4-inch cast iron vent, checking the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We're at the base of the vent right now where we've zeroed out the foot counter. We do have water running. We're going to keep the camera scooting along here pretty good, make sure we can get any twists and turns in the crawl space. We will bring the camera back in slower. Just made a transition there over to concrete pipe that appears to be 6-inch in diameter. And we've reached the main here at 67 feet. We're going to go do some locates to verify where the line terminates at here while the pipe drains out. We'll have a better view of everything when we come back. And as far as flow goes, the line does have good flow to the main lateral. We'll have a better look at the condition of the sewer line when it's drained. Alrighty, we're going to pull back here about 10-20 feet and relocate. I think I know where the camera's going here. My signal out on the roadway that was coming in kind of bouncy. Got a lot of overhead power lines that can throw the locator off, so we'll pull it back just to make sure we know where it's going. Yeah, up on the left side, it's up kind of at the front, or I'm sorry, top left corner of the screen. There's a little bit of debris at that pipe joint. My camera is orienting itself to the right side of the pipe for some reason, but as best I can tell here, that just appears to be debris. I don't see any obvious root strands sticking out from that or anything. We're going to do another locate here right at the transition. Alright, well, the locate signal is still coming in a little bit bouncy. There's a power wire right over the top where I'm locating, which is kind of interfering with it, but I am no longer picking a signal up where I did out at the main lateral in the street. My signal has moved all the way to the street curb, which is right where I suspected we were. So, signal's coming in a little funky, but it's moving like it should right to where I assumed it would be. So you've got kind of a unique scenario here. It's very uncommon in Portland to have cast iron that far out. All the cool thing when it comes to having original pipe products like this, cast iron holds up a lot longer than concrete pipe and is far more robust at the pipe joints, much better at keeping root intrusions out of the sewer line. A pretty cool thing. In my book, anyway. A little scale buildup on the inside turn there. I don't see any buildup on it or anything like that. Then there is some scale throughout the cast iron, which is not uncommon. I don't recommend descaling cast iron unless there is obvious buildup associated with it. It's hard on cast iron and can prematurely wear the pipe out. I'll try and hunt down a clean out access here. I'm hoping we have one. We can at least locate it in the event you ever need to use it. And it's right there tying into the top of the pipe. This is a very, very serviceable line through the roof vent. It's almost a dead straight shot by and large out to the main. Alrighty, so I haven't uncovered the clean out. It's buried kind of deep. I kind of poked around for it, but it is, if you ever need to use it, I'll describe this as if you're looking at the front of the house from the street. So the far right window at the front of the home, the left side edge of that window is lined directly up with the clean out, and the clean out's about 6 to 8 inches out from the foundation. Alright, we're going to go ahead and reel the camera on out of the sewer line. We have good flow all the way out to the main lateral connection. Both the cast iron and concrete portions of the line, more importantly the cast iron, that's the stuff that's actually within homeowner responsibility. All appears to be in, it's older. I can't say it's in great shape, but it's in good condition, especially for its age. Flows very nicely and the line is super clean. The sewer line is functioning properly at this time. I would recommend rescoping this line about every 3 years to keep an eye on it. All the materials in here do have a lifespan. Cast irons is a long time. I've seen this stuff go for 80 to 100 years before having problems. But I would suggest doing that just to keep an eye on it. You've got some big, huge trees out front here, which at some point may find that sewer line. They may not, but that's just a suggestion. And catch stuff before it turns into a big problem.